You?
I don't know anything about the Me Too.
Okay, so.
I know that it's about sexual assault / harassment, particularly in media, but I guess amongst anyone, and I guess it shocked me how quickly it sort of shot up.
So I'm not exactly certain, but from what I think the Me Too movement was, or is a movement predominantly led by women to show, or to come together trying to show a united idea of whether they have been sexually assaulted or some variable of that. Honestly, I don't know.
I know it was mostly about women speaking up finally about any kind of sexual assault or, sexual advances they experienced that were unsolicited.
What I know is that it's a movement that started with the allegations against Harvey Weinstein, and everyone else, a lot of people in Hollywood were like, he sexually harassed me too, and a lot of people started saying it, so it became a symbol of sexual harassment in our society. And it didn't really surprise me that there's a lot of sexual harassment in Hollywood, but what did surprise me is some of the people who were accused of it.
Yeah. So it was actually founded in 2006.
Was it?
And it was a movement to help specifically African American lower class women deal with sexual assault. But then it became popular after women started doing the hashtag #MeToo in regards to Harvey Weinstein and other popular actors and people in the industry.
I want to have better faith in humanity, so I want to say 27%.
Let's go with 33%, maybe one.
60%?
Probably 10%.
Just go with what you want to say.
17%.
70%.
70? Not 7?
Nope, 70.
Oh my god, that's so weird. Ew. That's literally one of my best friends could be somebody that could sexually assault me. Oh god, that's so weird to think about.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I know that it is a breeding ground for stuff like that. The drinking and the drugs and the parties. So unfortunately, I'm gonna say maybe 8 out of 10.
So probably 2 out of 10 men and 7 out of 10 women.
1 in 6 women will claim to have been sexually assaulted, and probably 1 in 15 men.
Colleges in general, I would say a good percent of, I'll say 30% of women have to deal with sexual harassment or assault.
And men? Do you have any guess for men?
I'd say lower, 10%.
Probably females, probably 300 or so. That's kind of high, but I mean it's today's society. And males maybe 50.
So it's average for most colleges is 1 in 5 women and 1 in 13 men. But at some colleges it's as high as 1 in 2 women will be assaulted. So half of the college.
1 in 2. Literally, what
Literally
the heck?
50% of the women at some colleges will be assaulted by the time they leave.
The thing about sexual assault that people don't get, I feel it's sometimes even just somebody slapping your butt in public, that's even sexual assault, because nobody asked you to do that. It's in that show 13 Reasons Why, that scene where Hannah's at the store and somebody slapped her butt. That's sexual assault, and it's not okay to do that, but that's so weird that half of the college, oh my god, that's so weird to think about. Oh my goodness. Maybe just be there for somebody if they actually did go through sexual assault, and just kind of stick with your friends. If you're at a party, don't go alone. stay with people, so if anything does happen, then you have people with you, and just kind of be aware maybe.
Keep an eye out, you know, don't be quiet about it, basically.
I guess be respectful of women once I go to college. But up until that point, I'm not sure.
So college campuses need to pay attention to what's going on their campus. They don't need to like have 100% oversight, but they need to have maybe not even necessarily oversight. I don't really know. I haven't been to college, but somewhat involvement and, you know, going like into their own campus and saying, hey, why is this happening? What's going on? You need to stop doing this. We need to avoid this situation.
We provide more mental and emotional support earlier on for people. I think it starts at the root of things, so probably just letting people know that, like, you know, having sexual interactions with people doesn't necessarily make you a better person, or it isn't necessarily a healthy outlet for whatever emotions you're feeling, whatever the case may be for people.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculously high, like 98% or something like this.
Out of 1,000? Probably 500.
Maybe like a couple hundred, like 200 maybe.
I'm gonna say a good like 350.
Out of 1,000? Probably 700.
994.
Maybe.
Between 50 and 60%.
It's about
40%.
Percentage wise, I would say like 50%, maybe even lower.
Like maybe like 10%.
31%, so not as bad.
Actually got 6 or something. Actually got, so maybe 2 out of that.
Probably 100.
Maybe like 200.
At least half of those or lower.
300, 400.
57.
Okay. 200.
15.
20.
I'm gonna stick with that solid 2. It's really good.
Well, it's 6 because 994 walk free.
Oh god.
No.
That's gotta be like high. That's gotta be like maybe like 500.
6.
Just like 6.
Mhm.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. 6 people will be incarcerated for rape and sexual assault out of every 1,000 rapes.
That's insane.
To control the rape, you obviously have to control and change society, since this is obviously a large part of what is going on in our culture and country.
Methods of defense, which is why there are classes for women to avoid sexual assault or any sort of encounter along those lines. I couldn't give a clear answer, and I don't think anyone could, but that's sort of why we need to come together to figure out a way to solve this.
I think people just need to really understand like the actual meaning of consent, because even if there wasn't consent given, then it literally could be technically rape or sexual assault or something like that, and I don't think people take it that seriously, because like I said before, they take it like, oh, they're just flirting, or boys can be boys. Like, I don't know. It's just, I think we just need to get like the truth out there that like these statistics are like insane. Like, I didn't know about that like 4 out of 5 people that you know could literally sexually abuse you. Like, that's just crazy.